My name is Aiden Giddings. I'm a blues pianist, a 7th semester Berklee student, and a full-time content creator with almost 100,000 followers. At the time of filming this, I have about 97K, so like and subscribe so I can hit that goal. I've been playing piano for 17 years of my 21-year-old life. I started playing piano when I was just 4 years old. My mom's friend used our house to store their family piano, and I naturally took a liking to it. Luckily, my parents immediately noticed this and got me into piano lessons. And I got really lucky because I found a really good teacher in my small hometown. Without my absolute luck of finding a really good teacher just a block away from my house, I would not be here today. I still remember my first lesson, and it was obvious to everybody in the room that I just had a natural click with the instrument. I continued lessons with this teacher once a week for 12 years, and it wasn't always fun. I was constantly being handed like classical music, which I'm not really that much of a fan of, so it kind of started to kill my love for the instrument. And this is a good chance to teach you my first lesson. You have to play music you like or you're gonna quit. I was on the verge of quitting. It completely reignited my love for the instrument and enabled me to go play live shows to senior citizens, stuff like that. When I was like 10 years old, I was playing retirement communities, senior centers. It was a blast. As you can imagine, as the years went by, I started picking up harder music. I kind of became infatuated with ragtime. I learned over 10 rags in 2 years, which was a lot for me. I got a ton of positive feedback for this too, because it's just such a jumpy and happy music, kind of like blues. People love to watch me. Believe it or not, my social standing in school and just in my town began to rise because people saw me as the musician. As I was graduating high school, I had a decision to make that I hadn't thought about yet. I remember it was 2 months before the audition period for Berklee when I decided I want to go to music school. And I was only really amazing at one thing. I was only really good at music, so it would be a waste not to use that talent. Sure, I had other hobbies. So it wasn't my entire life. I didn't have to dedicate that much time to it. I was a black belt. I was weightlifting for 4 years at that point. But at the end of the day, music was my thing. I was better than pretty much everybody I knew, and I had to do something with it. So I auditioned for Berklee, and big surprise, I got in. Now it was here I discovered my love for blues. Not a lot of people know this, but I actually started on blues guitar. I got really infatuated with Stevie Ray Vaughan, learned a ton of his licks, bought a Stratocaster, you know. I did this so much that I barely touched a piano except for school for months. It was a phase that I thought I'd never come out of. I thought piano was done. I just love guitar so much. I thought my life has changed. But then I discovered Johnny Johnson, the greatest blues piano player of all time. He was my gateway drug into blues. His licks were infectious, his tone was immaculate, and his groove was off the charts. And here's the craziest part. I've only been playing blues at the time of filming this video for 14 months. Prior to this 14 months, I couldn't even string licks together. I couldn't even play the pentatonic scale musically. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't improvise at all. I go to Berklee, for God's sake, I couldn't improvise. But I learned the most important thing in my life, and I found the key to learning blues. And thank God I did, because I learned it so quickly after I figured out how. I've only been posting for 11 months, right? So I was playing blues for 14 months at this point, and now I'm posting for 11 months. So I actually got good enough at blues in my first 3 months to start posting it online and getting a following. So really, think about it. I got good enough at the blues in 3 months to start gaining a following. I get tons of like high up blues guys asking me to play for them now. Johnny Johnson's producer has given me props. It's crazy stuff. But the most important thing is that I found the key to learning this specific style of music, and I want to share it with you. So many of you used to play piano. I hear that all the time. Oh, I played piano back then. I wish I never quit. I'd be playing just like you out for people. People would love me. We understand, you know, life gets in the way. Whether you're tired of grinding through these classical pieces, just reading music, they just don't excite you anymore. Or if you've been searching everywhere for somebody who can teach you blues, because I know for one that there's like nobody out there. This is exactly why I started doing the blues piano mastery lessons. Everything I discovered in those 14 months, every breakthrough, every technique, every lick, everything that I used to go from zero improvisational technique to a huge following. I packaged it all into these lessons because I want to bring back blues piano. I didn't have a guide like this when I started. I had to go online and try to figure this stuff out. And I used my 17 years of piano knowledge to try to figure out how to learn this thing as fast as I can. I packaged it all into this course for you. This kind of music really moves people, and that's why it's so fun to play. If you're ready to stop waiting and just start moving people and learning the music and giving the gift of music, click the link below and let's get to work.